Hello everybody, happy day, welcome back to my channel. Today I am tired and so tired, so dead inside, and we are going to play with makeup because that makes us feel alive and that gives us energy from within. And today's video is basically dedicated to Jamie Genevieve and Vive because I just placed a lovely cult beauty order and got all of the products in. I wanted to try the four new launches from Vive that I have not yet tried and do an eye look inspired by Jamie Genevieve's beautiful new palette. So that's what we're doing today. It's gonna be really nice, little warm purpley, is it jewel tones? Dare I say that that is a delight for fall? That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna do a lovely big Vive inspired smoky eye and play with some makeup today. We got some zits to cover, we got some dark under eyes to cover. We've got a journey ahead of us today, my friends. If you like these getting ready videos, these makeup videos, please do give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you wanna see more videos from me, I'm gonna zoom you in and we're gonna start with the eyes. Before we dive in, I have zoomed you in, I do just wanna say that Cult Beauty shipping to Canada is on another level, okay? They charge £15, which is like $30 Canadian, and you get charged import fees, which are significant. I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay, so let's dive into the Vive Muse palette. I love the original, the Essential palette. It is a beautiful, neutral, everyday palette that can cover you for so many different looks. And I was very excited to dive into the Muse palette. Let's take a look at the Muse palette. So you've just got a range of lovely, warm, purpley, mauvey tones in here with some gold bits. Just a lovely, lovely palette. And I feel like just because I have green eyes, the purple hues in this palette was calling my name. So I really wanted to give it a go and give it a play today. And Jamie Genevieve did post her 3 looks using this palette, and I wanted to kind of take a stab at attempting the last look that she did, the very deep and smoky look. But first we're gonna use a base. She used both sand and hazelnut of the Vive I1, so I'm going to do the same and start with that. So I'm gonna take sand. She did both, like she put sand. Oh my goodness, girl. Yeah, girl needs a tan. So she used sand on the top and then used hazelnut just as a base, which is very deep for me in my skin tone. But we're gonna try it anyway. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend this just all over the lid, and this is gonna be our base. And I thought it was interesting that she leaves the base sticky. I was like, I always set my bases with powder, and maybe that's why I struggle so much with blending. Could that be? I don't know how she did the blending of sand with it on top. Like, sand is so much darker. And she just blended both. I always forget just how lovely and tanned Jamie is in comparison to my skin tone, and I'm like, damn, that sure do be dark all over my eyelid. I'm feeling like I'm creating a big bruise at the moment. Thus far, I have not understood the assignment.
Back in with Velvet just to re-intensify.
I'm just taking a lovely little makeup wipe and removing hazelnut. I take it back because I just feel like it's too dark for how pale I am right now. JK, we're starting again. So we're just gonna try and ignore that a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use sand, and I'm gonna blend this out all over the lids. Okay, so that's a little bit of a lighter starting point for us. Now we can dive in to the shadows. I am going to do as Jamie did and start with Velvet, the deepest shade. I love how she started with this and then just went in with a whole bunch of the different shades and just went on a blending frenzy, and I want to try that as well. So I'm just focusing this in the outer corner, the outer third of the lid. Ooh, purple nurple. And then she did a little mixing of like Merlot and Beau for blending it out. So I'm gonna start with Merlot, see how we feel, and then if we wanna go in with Beau for a little bit of a lighter shade, we can go ahead and use that to soften it up. Ooh, Merlot is pretty. I really like that tone. So nice. So now I'm gonna take Bow on an even bigger fluffy brush and just really go over that and blend it all together. That's fun. I'm just taking a little bit more of Velvet and dragging that towards the lash line. Even though I'm going to be applying liner in a little bit, I just like it to kind of fall, like softly blend into the outer edge of the deepest color. I'm just like dragging Velvet along very lightly. Okay, so now we're gonna attempt to do the same on the other side, and I'll see you when I'm done. So the other side is done. Whenever I'm doing shadow, I always get these lines here from blending, and I think it's just because my eyelids like do just have a lot of wrinkliness, and I don't pull it taut when I'm blending. Like I just sit here like this, and I can never avoid those little lines. So what I'm actually gonna do, just to like help it look a little bit cleaner, I'm gonna take this shade Peony. We're gonna try this anyway. We're gonna try, okay? Sorry, my brushes are all dyed blue from my green look. I tried scrubbing it out and little blue tint remains. Anyway, I'm gonna take that shade Peony and just press it on the top of the lid, trying to kind of erase those little lines a little bit. Little tip if you struggle like I do. This shade is actually such a perfect soft, like creamy, almost light pink. Really nice. And kind of like you were doing a cut crease, patting shadow in on top of concealer or whatever you were using for a cut crease, like kind of that idea, just trying to remove some of the lines. And then I'm just gonna go back in with the brush. I'm not adding any more product, and I'm just gonna softly like blend in the middle here. And they're not completely removed. It's still a little bit liney, but it helps a little bit. I'm just taking a clean brush and just sharpening up the edges a little bit. So in the video, Jamie then went in with Regal. I'm like, I really want to use Finery. I would just use a little bit like right on the center of the lid. I kind of like the matte finish. I like how it is now. Add some liner and be done. But I think because this like sparkly purple is something that I would never usually go for, I should just do it and put it on the lid. So I'm going to. So with this shade in particular, it's kind of like wiping off when I try and blend it out. I don't know if you could see that little bald spot that was there, but you know, like I'm packing it on, trying to get that little shimmer effect. And then when I try and like soften it out, it's kind of just blending away. Like it's literally removing the layer. I don't really know how to explain that. Like it's like falling off. Just this one shade in particular. I don't really know how to explain that one. Listen, the purple is not to my flavor. I should have just left it. I should have just left it matte, but like I wanted to play, so let it be known I'm playing, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and use eyeliner, do a lovely little wing. This is the Nars new liquid eyeliner, Climax liquid eyeliner in Explicit Black. Oh, I haven't tried this yet. This just came in the mail. Wow, it's a big, I wasn't expecting that to be so, ooh. It feels like a watercolor, like a calligraphy pen. It's like a proper brush, like a paintbrush. Oh, I'm kind of scared. Let's see how we fare. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that because, hear me out, it's super pigmented. Like a lot of product is coming out. It's like so pigmented and so black that it's almost like, oh my God, yeah, like you could do this liner in one swipe. Like you don't have to build it at all. It's just like black, which as someone who is a little bit scared when I apply liner, it's a little intimidating to just be like, bam, we are there. So before I apply mascara, I'm gonna take a little bit of Divine and just use that on the inner corner. And then I'm gonna apply 10,000 pounds of Bite Upswing mascara. Okay, so we're gonna leave the eyes for now. Let's move on to the face and we'll finish up the eyes once we're done with the skin. Vive Skin Nova, the Instant Radiance Primer. I was very excited to try this. Their highlighter was so beautiful. I was very excited to get my hands on this. So it's supposed to be a glow-giving, hydrating base. Love the packaging. Beautiful, beautiful color. And let's give this a go. It's got a lovely golden hue. Ooh. Oh, what does that smell remind me of? It reminds me of something that is at Space NK. I don't know what. I don't know. You know when you get like a random scent memory? Oh. Is it the Eve Lom cleansing balm? Like that's the smell that's coming to mind. Oh my god. Juicy dewy base. Hello. Get at me. You know what? I'm gonna do one extra little pump on my neck just because my tan is like peeling off my neck. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's really bad. Like the tan is still fully on the rest of my body, but here's where it parts ways. Parts like the Red Sea on my neck. That's what we've got going on with the tan. So what a beautiful base. Really nice. There's no like hints of chunky glitter or anything, just a pure layer of glow. Also my skin, wow, my skin is having a day. Let's cover that up real quick. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I'm gonna go ahead and pat this in. And then my concealer combo. I'm going really heavy into the bags today. Definitely noticing like much more of an intense dew and glow in my skin because of this primer, but we're sure. Okay, I'm gonna bronze up, same old story, using the Nars Casino Cream Bronzer. Gonna chisel this out and bring some warmth and life back to my face now that we've completely covered it in creamy goo. And now I'm gonna go ahead and set all of this with powder. For blush, I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush is the perfect, like, neutral, but still with a little bit of a mauvey undertone. I feel like it's the perfect blush to add to this look. All right, now let's set this all in with the Benefit Professional. I zoomed back in because I just want to finish up this under eye. Let's use Merlot. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and Merlot and just run that right along the lower lash line, connecting it to the wing. Ooh, I thought I was gonna layer up shades, but I like how that looks on its own. I'm gonna touch up the inner corner highlight because I do feel like I brushed it all away with the concealer, so just adding a touch more there. And then I'm gonna use my Annabelle Skinny Mascara and hit the lower lashes. Okay, so for the lips, let's start with liner. I'm gonna take the lip liner in Brat and just use that to line my lips to start. Okay, so Vive did come out with 2 new lip products. The Muse Lipstick, which is the red matte lipstick, and then also the Lip Dew, the glossy lip oil. And in Jamie's video, she went ahead and did a bold red lip with her like deepest look. She said it was very 80s inspired. I thought that was cool. I don't know if I can commit to that level of boldness on this fine day, and I really want to try the Lip Dew. When I saw them come out with it, I was like, yes, I need that in my life. Love me a juicy lip gloss. I have to try it. And so I think I just have to try that today. And it would also just be a little bit more of a neutral feel for this look. But I still do want to swatch the red. Love me a good red, and I wanted to see what the Muse lipstick is like. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, it's so creamy. That is the Muse lipstick. What a beautiful red. Classic red, super, super creamy. That was beautiful. That was 2 swipes. Oh my god, the packaging is so cute. Look at how cute this is. Oh my goodness. Nice giant doe foot applicator. Smells like cupcakes. Oh, it's like sparkly, like chunky sparkles. It's almost a little bit of a silvery blue reflect. Honestly, that's not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting like more of a golden feel. I don't know, like the silvery coolness is kind of throwing me off just with the purpley lip. I was expecting it to be a little bit warmer. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Merit taupe tinted lip oil because I feel like maybe I'm just really attached to this right now, but I also feel like this is a great tone to go with this eye. And that, my friends, is the finished look. All right, friends, so this is the finished look. Really happy with how this look turned out. That is a beautiful new palette from Vive. This was their new Muse palette and a few of the new pieces that I picked up from Cult Beauty. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the look as well as a few of the new products that I used today. Is this a look that you would recreate? Is this deep purpley smoky eye something that you would wear? I think it's perfect tones for fall. Perhaps one of these days in the coming weeks you want to feel like getting a little extra glam. And I really love playing with these colors. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I will see you all very soon for a new video. Bye!